See, I really hate to call out people names, but some people, even as little as their influence is, just don't need to be heard. This man is a straight clown. Even when he tries to talk tough, he still sounds like the simp that he is. Like I said, he's a man that you can look at and you know he's not to be taken seriously. That's why he don't even take himself seriously. That's why this man is in the middle of playing video games, but talking about he's giving financial advice. He don't take himself seriously, so why should you? There's no way that this woman who had a disdain for him in the early years because she seen that he was a simp, and now married, after divorcing with kids, choose them because of the money, which happens a lot. Happens a lot. Nothing there to really critique. Happens so often. But he don't even realize it. He doesn't. He will say, like the Kwame Brown video, this and the other, hey, I never watched the video even, but he's always talking about it. This man is a liar and a clown. It's sad. And that's why people go look at the situation and know his wife don't really care about him. Because if she did, she wouldn't let him talk and make a fool out of himself so often. I guarantee you, there's situations where he like, I think I gotta go out of town. And she's praying he does. Give her one opportunity to be with a real man, and she will be. Even if she chooses to stay with him because of the clout and the name. The minute she gets the opportunity to get something up in her that's real, and not a man who's saying, hey, it's not my pussy, it's yours, it's yours. This dude said one time that she said, whose pussy? Something like that. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to get into all of that, but I think you guys know. But yeah, the minute she gets a real man up in her, oh man, this man is going to be so sorry. And I'm sure she already has. Prior and right now, probably present. And guarantee you, every time she wake up in the morning, she look at this man like, this man is a fucking clown. I can't believe I fell this far. Can't believe I hit the wall so hard that this is what I had to settle with. Guarantee you that. I know women. Unfortunately, this man does not. This man can't give you no financial advice. He's never made anybody anything in his whole entire life. That's why nobody is making videos about, hey, Dr. So-called, I don't even like calling his name, gave me such good advice that I was here and now I'm there. I succeeded by his advice. They just haven't. They just haven't. And they're not going to. Listen to the video. He talks in circles. He tries to use big words, but they're not even big words. Like advice and strategy, blah, blah, blah. And he's saying nothing. He's saying nothing. And that's why the outcome of the people who listen to him get nothing in return. He's a fucking shit show.
Should I invest in a lot of stocks or just get a few? You can buy one mutual fund, and that's the same as buying a bunch of stocks. Recession-proof jobs or hustles? I don't know. Things related makeup and liquor. People always spend money on that stuff no matter what. The driving the Uber is a pretty good job. You know, in terms of giving money and flexibility.
And just look for the book club on my website, BoyceWatkins.com.
Enemy soldier nearby.
What are some industrials that I like? Well, you know, one stock I like is a company like Kroger. Kroger is the kind of company that's expected to do well during the recession. But really, some of the bank stocks are pretty good too, like Google and stuff like that. let's see, let's stay focused on wealth and getting info from a finance professor for free. There we go. So Ron's going to be a very rich man. Haters don't get rich. Now there's Steven. Steven probably some gay midget in, Afghanistan who's upset because his wife has fallen oil.
Survive to redeploy former teammates and earn points to return to the partner.
Come on, Steven. You get my attention in a minute. Let me
kill all
I'm going to
targets.
see if I can kill some people.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Okay. Oh no! Woo. Oh crap. That was good. This guy got me with a proximity mine.
Contact!
Do you feel bear markets or recessions are a golden opportunity to build wealth? Yes. Most wealth in America is built in the bear markets. The Great Depression created so many millionaires, it was ridiculous. The question is, can you be patient and focused when everybody else is panicking? If you panic like everybody else, you're going to be broke like everybody else. But if you remain cool when everybody else is freaking out, you'll pick up some bargains and be able to do quite well. But you got to find something that's going to allow you to process your financial anxiety as you're watching your stocks kind of go all over the place. That's the part that a lot of people can't do. And unfortunately, black people, we have a culture that encourages us to be very emotional, and I would just say that that's not a winning strategy. Like being overly emotional about things is a great way to lose at life. Like if you want to be successful, you gotta learn how to pack that shit up and stay focused, man, and do your job. You know what I mean? That's not something we talk about in our households. Our boys don't have fathers to teach them these things, so you gotta stay focused. It's gonna be okay. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. All of it will pass.
Enemy UAV active.
Okay, come on, boys. What are we dealing with here? Oh wait, what's that again?
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Tread carefully.
I gotta slow down. Sometimes I go through the map so fast. I'm always looking for stuff. And then people run up on me, I get shot. Alright, learn to load out. It's on me.
Enemy UAV active.
Oh, okay.
Headed your
Great,
way.
thank you.
Contract time expired. The target's been lost.
Well, great. The market should be green at least for the week, so until QQQ hits its next resistance level. Yeah, be careful about resistance levels and all that stuff, that technical analysis. There's a lot of research that says that stuff really doesn't work. I'm not here to tell you that it never works, but I am here to say that there were lots of scholars who have done tremendous amounts of research on technical analysis and resistance levels and all that stuff. And when I was in my PhD program, they used to pretty much tell us that anybody who believed that was not a smart investor, right? But I'm not saying that they're right or wrong. I'm just gonna say that they scrutinize a lot of data. Like they don't, these are not average people. Like the people that you see that do analysis on the market, that come back with statistics and data, they're very amateur statisticians. Like they don't understand high-level statistics the way we understood it in our PhD program. Like we had to understand the complex, high-level theoretical mathematics that underlies the statistics. Anybody can go calculate a mean, a median, and a standard deviation, but to understand, the underlying theoretical models that even shape the formation of statistical analysis to begin with, that's a whole another level of understanding. And so the way what I will say to you is be extremely careful with, getting caught up in people's charts and resistance levels and all that. It sounds good. It sells well because there's very little way to confirm that it actually works. Most of these people are getting body slammed in the market right now. Like all these people that were gurus in 2022 or 2020, all these people that were making millions of dollars online saying, oh, I'll teach you how to invest just like me. Look at how much money I made. A lot of these people are getting banked, absolutely banked by the market. So, the truth is that there's some point, there's two types of risk in the market. Two types of risk. There's systematic risk and there's idiosyncratic risk. Systematic risk is what you're looking at right now, where you see overall declines in investor sentiment or overall, let me kill this guy real quick. Get down, fool. Drop. There you go. Got him. Teammates doing. Hold on, guys. I'll get back to what we were talking about in a minute.
Gas is moving. Squad member is redeploying. The bounty target is down. Marvelous.
I'm going to the roof.
I'm under fire.
Oh, shit.
Reinforcements are on the way. We're all here. Bounty target has been marked. End them. Twisting area recon.
UAV beginning flyover.
Yeah, so basically my point earlier is to say that
Destination. Quiet. I'm tracking the enemy.
that the market is either
Squad member is
super
redeploying.
complex or super simple, depending on how you perceive it.
Enemy UAV.
I always point people to the monkey experiment by Burton Malkiel back in 1971.
UAV is out of fuel.
Where he literally showed that monkeys can invest in the stock market and do better in terms of wealth than like working class people who don't invest at all. Basically, if monkeys just put their money in an index fund, they do quite well, like much better than you would expect. Hold on for a second. I gotta